monsters. I really love monsters, monster movies, horror movies. You know, the classic Universal monsters. I love like Dracula, Frankenstein. I love those novels. I read those growing up, mostly in high school. And I like to think about monsters in regular, real-life scenarios. I like to think about Jason from Friday the 13th on Thursday the 12th. And it's maybe like 11:30, and Jimmy Fallon comes on and he looks at his watch and he thinks, oh shit, you know, I really better turn in. I better retire for the night. I have a big day of murder ahead of me. I like vampires. Vampires are really funny to me. If I was a vampire, I'd like to think I would probably be a really annoying vampire. I would be the vampire that goes after every sip of blood. It's really refreshing. Vampires, you know, one of the, I don't know if you, I mean, of course you're probably familiar, you've seen Twilight, you've seen all these vampire movies, you know, like some of the lore surrounding vampires. One of them is that they don't have a reflection. I don't understand how they get themselves looking so slick all the time with the lack of the reflection. So here's a tip: if you're a vampire, if you know a vampire, get a smartphone, turn on the front-facing camera, boom, check yourself out, get yourself looking good. The last thing I want to talk about is googly eyes. You know those plastic novelty googly eyes? You've seen them before? There is a factory somewhere that makes these googly eyes, and there are guys that get up in the morning and they say goodbye to their wives and kids, and they go to work at the googly eye factory. And that's what they do. That's how they make their living. And I like to think about sometimes their life and their average day. These guys probably have big novelty googly eyes on their cars. They probably have them on their coffee mugs. The factory, you know those signs that are at the factory that say 100 days without accident? The zeros are big googly eyes. And I like to think about them coming home at the end of the day. You know when mechanics come home at the end of the day, they have grease under their fingernails, their hands are covered in grease. Well, these guys have googly eyes stuck into their hands. And I picture this one guy, and he's at the sink when he gets home and he's washing his hands and he's trying to get all the googly eyes off. And I think that he maybe leaves two and, you know, does one of those little hand faces. And, hey, you did a really great job today. Anyway, that's me. Thank you guys.